Hillary Clinton refusing to release the transcripts of her paid Wall Street speeches, and now we know why.
While she was publicly bashing banks on the campaign trail, WikiLeaks got a hold of those speeches, and here are some of the things that she said. To a Goldman Sachs symposium in 2013 about the banking crisis, I think there's a lot that could have been avoided in terms of both misunderstanding and really politicizing what happened.
And also to Goldman Sachs, this is what she said about the controversial Dodd-Frank banking bill. There was also a need to do something for political reasons.
Our Fox Business All-Stars, Charlie Gasparino and Sandra Smith, are back with us.
And we're so shocked.
Yeah, Charlie, you said it all along. Nobody's surprised by any of this. But why is it not having a systemic impact in the election? And then also, why is it really not being reported the way you would think it should be?
We did a lot. I wrote a column in the Post this week, particularly about the Goldman Sachs stuff, which is hysterical. She's basically, in some of those things, she was basically saying, use your power and clout of your campaign contribution to influence Washington. Could you imagine what Elizabeth Warren would have said about that? That came out during the primaries when she was going up against Bernie Sanders. And listen, some of this is the fact that the Donald Trump revelations about the tape and his vile language is about sex, and that usually has a higher rating. The demographic likes that. The other half, I believe, is pure liberal bias. That, you know, the New York Times in particular, they think it's their mission in life, every reporter, to get rid of Donald Trump.
Allegations now of a judge, jury, and execution squad.
Charlie,
just allegations.
Which allegations?
Whatever allegations are being made. In the case of Mr. Trump, they act like he's been tried, and he
did say what he said. It's on tape. I mean,
no, I understand that. I'm talking about the groping and these other.
Well, that's a whole other issue. I'm not even talking about
let's stick to Clinton with the Wall Street stuff for right now. You tweeted out a picture earlier this week. It's a picture of I was interviewing Hillary Clinton at one of these so-called Wall Street events, right? Which obviously, there's that picture. Charlie, thank you. I look good, right? So we can't really discuss because you signed.
She looks better than you, though.
You signed things.
That's exactly why Charlie and I grew up in the same neighborhood.
You sign things, and so you can't discuss the specifics. But here's the important thing.
Yeah.
The public is being led to believe that these speeches are all cozy and warm and that this is all fuzzy, really nice. She doesn't want to be there. She doesn't like the people.
So why is she there?
She wants the money. She is there. She does not, Charlie. She is contractually obligated to take a certain amount of pictures.
We wouldn't sign ahead of the soul contract.
She wants a certain. The way these things work. We talked about this on our number.
Yes.
Yeah.
They say they're going to stay a certain amount of time, and they want to take a certain number of pictures, and they want to come in, get that check, say what they want to say.
She wants her check. She wants to say what they want to hear. And that is that she sympathizes with Wall Street, and she wants Wall Street to thrive, because if they don't, she doesn't.
But I will tell you,
I love having Democrats at our events, even though I'm a Republican.
Right.
I wouldn't sign that contract because of the stipulations. And the only reason why she didn't
then
speak,
you wouldn't be there then.
The only reason why she didn't speak at the SALT conference is that she wanted to be there for 59 minutes and 59 seconds.
and I think that the public would be very surprised at the kind of people.
The money.
Charlie, the public would be very. My read on the whole thing was that the public would be very surprised at the kind of people she surrounds herself with.
Right.
Now, if you watch some of these impromptu press conferences in the back of the plane, you're not that surprised. But there's a lot of people there that are saying to her, "We're pulling you out. You're a minute over time.
Yeah.
You did what you had to do. You came in here, and it's time to leave."
You're absolutely right, but let's be real clear here. Lloyd Blankfein, the head of Goldman Sachs, is very close with Hillary Clinton. They're friends. And by the way, if you saw some of those WikiLeaks emails,
right.
they were in love with each other. They were talking about how great each other is. The other thing is, we should point out that the Clinton staff is very close to Wall Street. CHERYL Mills is on the board of BlackRock, run by Larry Fink, the CEO, who, by the way, wants to be Hillary Clinton's Treasury Secretary. Don't think, and by the way, he's on the short list. Don't think that Larry Fink, Hillary Clinton, Lloyd Blankfein, they all don't get together.
And Tom Hines and Morgan Stanley.
What is Elizabeth Warren going to say if Larry Fink is the Secretary of the Treasury?
That's a good question. Let's see. Listen, I think Elizabeth Warren, particularly if the Democrats get the Senate, I mean, she's going to be running Wall Street. So just be prepared for that, and be prepared for her having a say in every financial decision.
If I could
of
just
these
say one
banks.
more thing, these emails did reveal that she talks out of both sides of her mouth.
Right.
One side is very private, and yours said not to even release details of those Wall Street speeches. Publicly, she condemns Wall Street. She wants to break up the bank. She wants to.
We also learned from WikiLeaks she gets fed the questions and answers when she goes on MSNBC. These other
By the way, does she want to break up the banks, though? I bet not.
Well,
she hasn't
Warren
gone that
does.
far. She hasn't gone that. Well, let's see.
They have differed
Well,
a bit on their take on that.
My answer to that, and you'll know early next year if she's elected, who does she surround herself with? Charlie Sanders, thanks for joining us.
Don't forget, tune in next week. 55 Capital Partners founder Lee Cranefuss and Bain Capital founding partner Ed Carnard are our guests next week. We'll see you then.